Hi, welcome to class. Here are my suggestions on getting started. Course content, syllabus of course. I checked out the syllabus pretty well. I think it's pretty well up to date. I didn't write it, but I like it pretty well. If there's anything on the grading that we come across that we want to change this semester, we'll do it as a group. So syllabus is here, definitely read it, and I won't spend time on that. If you would go down to here, we'll go to schedule of modules. And the schedule of modules is basically our roadmap for doing class this semester. So you can see that our subjects are somewhat familiar to begin with, but we'll do a lot of cytology. Bone marrow is just the beginning of your blood. It's kind of like the Star Wars movie before the Star Wars movie. So that's what I think about when I think about bone marrow. But we'll hit cytology pretty hard, and then after the midterm, we'll get into immunology, clinical chemistry, electrolytes, endocrinology, and we'll work together with the lab in micro later. We'll be with the lab this first. The next thing to check out this first week is the paperwork link that is in all of your online courses. This is where you will keep up to date with your clinic hours and your AAs and things like that. Debbie is running this, and right now I believe there's some technical problems, but she's keeping you guys updated on this. So when you go to this important paperwork here, it'll give you a link to go to, which is like in real time. So make sure that you do that. Most of this work will be due about the 25th, but please check out the link prior to that. As far as proctored exams, I will get that information up for you this week. I was just given it yesterday. After that, we'll go to the Begin Here module. And I think you're pretty familiar with all the different areas under Begin Here. There's information that you need to know. But this first week, right down at the bottom is our introductions board. And I'll be posting this too, as you probably don't know me. I think I know one of you in here. But anyway, please make sure you do your intro board down here under Begin Here. Let's now hit Module 1. The things you need to do for this is our subject this week, which is interpretation of the hemogram, which is fun because we've learned all of our numbers last semester, right? In Blood Lab 1, white cells, red cells, we know what's normal, we know what's not. But when given a nice hemogram on a sick patient, we learn to be able to put together the whole story. And I think that's pretty interesting. So I hope you like the module this week. Make sure you read through there's 3 different lecture notes. I've removed the extra PowerPoints from all the courses, so this should be all you need to go through this week. And then there is a case study for you to do called Jinx and Rogue. I went over this with the campus students yesterday, and I'm going to send you a little help with that also. Module 1 study questions are here. You finish them, put them in the Dropbox, which is there. The answers will open up to you on Monday. There's also a discussion this week. You only need to respond to one other classmate. At this point, I'm going to probably make some new rules on discussions. I don't like busy work, but I do like you guys to participate. And I think sometimes we just ask you to do too much and then you lose interest. So that's kind of where my philosophy on teaching. So I'll more on that later. Module 1 quiz, I've upped that to 3 takes this week with the highest attempt going into your grade book. I think it's really hard the first week. There's so much to wrap your head around. I want you to learn the material, so that's what we're going to do there. Anyway, that's it. This kind of goes with the email. It's written as well. Please email me if you have any questions. That is why I'm here, and I will see you on the boards.